Okay, y'all. Shitka is getting a little bit serious now, y'all. Round two is not going to be nothing like round one. And we're seeing now that Shitka is about to hit the fan with Diddy. And I don't think he's ever going to get out of there. One of the people that said that she was a victim of one of his parties, she's coming forth now. She done gave out her name and all of this information because she couldn't move forward with the case unless she gave out her name. She just came forward, y'all, and what she's telling is, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The things that she is saying is so sad at the same time. They got him. They gonna get this ninja. I'm telling you, I don't see him getting out of prison ever again. The things that's coming out now is so damaging toward him that I don't see him ever getting out, y'all. And we're about to talk about it, okay? Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So, let's get to it. Y'all, this is some sick shitka here. This is stuff you see on the news. This is stuff you see in movies. Now we're hearing it. What went on at some of these parties. And people are going into details on what they went through. And this and that and this. Allegedly. Okay, y'all? Because, you know, we don't know until they finish putting all the evidence out there. And right now, evidence is coming out, especially after she had to release her name. She had to release her name in order to move forward with the case. So she listed her name, and you know, people doing their little homework and digging up her information now. And she was on a missing report, y'all. She was on those flyers, just like Marcus Houston's wife. Yeah, the Jehovah's Witness, y'all. Just like his wife was on a missing flyer. And he married her, and the Jehovah's Witness got them together and all that stuff. Okay, y'all? Help hide her until she was of age to be coming out. Okay? This is the same situation almost. This child was on a missing list, y'all. And on the missing list, which is right here, 1 to 2 years old. 2017, y'all. 2017. Lord have mercy. She said she was, introduced to P Diddy at a party, basically, that he was hosting. A couple of years later, after she came up missing on this flyer. So she had, 3 years later, after this flyer was put out, she was 1 to 5 years old. And she said not only was she transported to his party, to Diddy's party, but other girls was transported there too. And the other ones was like 1 to 2, 1 to 3 years old, 1 to 5 years old. They were all around the same age range. Yep. They're going into details now. Diddy is in trouble, y'all. Round 2 is going to be much more serious than round 1. I think they needed to get the nasty part and all of that stuff out the way, the disgusting part out the way with Cassie. Now they're getting to get ready to get down to the nitty gritty. And word on the street is she came up missing in Florida. And they're saying that Florida doesn't have a statute of limitation. So this is why this case is allowed to move forward. Now, my question is, if anybody knows, if there's no statute of limitation in Florida that she could sue him at any time, do that count for criminal charges? Y'all let me know in the comment section if you know. I know my thug thizzles, y'all probably know. Does that mean that, she can file criminal charges against him? Does that mean that also if there's no statute of limitation on little ones? Y'all let me know in the comment section, because if that is the case, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Y'all, Shitika is about to hit the fan. She said the man that I guess had, her gimp with a P, took her to Diddy's party. She said right away she knew that this party was the Mingle Tingle party. And they was the flavors of the month, of the day. Okay, y'all? The people that came. And she said it was so much mingle tingling going on around her. Diddy was mingling and tingling in the next room with a Latino girl that she said was about 1 to the 2 or 1 to the 3 years old. And she said while she was right next to that area, 20 men took turns on her. She was fed all kind of street pharmacy stuff so that she can handle and deal with what was coming her way. 20 people from Diddy's party lined up to take turns. Y'all, when I tell y'all, this monster, I don't think he's ever going to see the light of day again. I don't think so. The things that's coming out now are horrible. And I'm going to tell y'all this. A lot of guys that go to prison for doing things to little ones, they end up getting done the dirtiest. And this could also be possibly why. He's trying to get the heck up out of there. Or he's trying to pick where he's supposed to go. Which he shouldn't have that type of privilege to pick where he want to go. Nobody else has that privilege, does they? This is why he's fighting so hard to get up out of there. Because he did so many underhand things. That he just know that karma is right around the bathroom stall. Okay, y'all? The shower curtain. He knows that he got a short amount of time. That somebody's going to be getting at him like he got at other people. This is sad on so many levels, y'all. And she said Diddy was hosting a party. So it was his party. It was his party. Now, people can say what they want. Oh, she lying. She did, she that, she that, she this. But when you go to that flyer and you see that she was missing. And her name is Saria Gilliam, something like that. When you go to this post and you see that she was missing during this time. Who's to say that all of this other stuff did not happen? Like she said. This is crazy, y'all. We heard stories about buses. Didn't they say the neighbors, when they raided his house, wasn't they saying that the neighbors was speaking to people and saying that bus loads of girls be coming in there at nighttime, a whole bunch of buses pulls up and a lot of, under to the age females gets out of that bus and goes into the party? Everything is lining up with what everybody has been saying about Diddy for so very long, y'all. This is crazy on so many levels. And this is why I tell people, you calling yourself going to get you a new outfit. You're going to the concert. You're trying to bag you, one of the celebrities. And you don't even realize what you're getting yourself into. You might be somebody that a pass around that they gonna, I'm just saying, get money off of you mingling and tingling with groups of people just like this. This is what you could end up as. But thinking that you're going to get a bag. And you end up being a bag for somebody else. You have to be careful with these concerts and going to this mess and want to be around this type of energy. Because getting chosen isn't always a good thing to get chosen by one of them. Not to mention all of the special delivery packages a lot of them has. That they just passing around from here to there and there to here. These celebrities are the biggest people that's passing this stuff around. Because you go, these girls, they go to them and mingle tingle, and then they go back to the hood and spread it all over the hood to whoever they messing with in the hood. And then whoever their boyfriend is messing with, and then the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. I told y'all, in this day and age, you can't do like you used to back in the days. You see something, you want to hit that, you hit that. No. Now, you hit that and you go home with some packages. that you can't get rid of. You stuck with that the rest of your life. This is what's going on right now. And as soon as I, heard about this story right here of this female coming forth and telling her story and going into details, talking about the color of the room and this and that and that and this and in the corner, and it was a little curtain and it was this and that, and people was over there to the other side doing their thing, and then they was on her and they was taking turns, and she probably was numb because they had gave her all of this street pharmacy stuff, so she was probably numb and not feeling it. Thank God that probably she was numb, because what if they wouldn't have gave her anything? She probably been over there just screaming and hollering. 20, y'all. Yes, 20 guys took turns on her. The nastiness of it is crazy to me. Who in their right mind want to go behind the next person and the next person and the next person and this person and the 6th and the 7th and the 8th and the 9th? These people that were hanging out with Diddy were disgusting, just like him. And I said this all along. Now, yes, they're saying Diddy and them is denying it. Diddy is denying it. But he denied Cassie and said that he didn't do nothing to her until that tape came out. He's always denying stuff. He ain't going to tell the truth on what he doing, what he's about. He ain't going to do that. And he had the nerves to get in that courtroom and say he wouldn't want nothing like this to happen to his daughter. But you did it to somebody else's. You got people in a jail right now patting their hands saying, come on, Diddy, come up in here. Because they want to be a celebrity. They are thinking that if they are the one that, slay the back door of Diddy's, they're going to become a celebrity. There's a lot of people in jail that's not getting out, so they don't care. They don't care. Whoever's watching these little ones, they better make sure they're watching them. Because to be honest with y'all, it's probably sick people out here, just like the ones in the jail, that's saying they'll be a celebrity if they get at one of his kids. You have to think that way because you need to protect your children. Especially when you got a member that's been out here doing any and everything to other people's. They better keep a special eye on them. Because I think this goes both ways, not just to him, to his little ones too. That they're going to be targets the rest of their lives because of the things that Diddy has done. They're going to be targets. And there's people that don't mind going to prison, and they go to prison and they think they're popular in prison when they do something, the craziest thing to somebody and this and that. A lot of people don't care. Did y'all hear about the blogger that went and took out the other 2 bloggers? Well, took out one of them and beefing online, and the blogger went and took out another blogger. Locked up right now. Just stupidity. And recorded himself going to get them and everything. I'm on my way to this wherever they at and blah, blah, blah. Went there and took them out. Over stupidity. This is what Diddy and his family has to worry about. He did stupid stuff, so it's going to dwindle down to his little ones. And it's so many people he done this stuff to, allegedly. These are the stories that's coming out. So many people. And you know what else that came to my mind when I heard about this story? Ava. This one right here, the one he was running around here saying this is his daughter, his adopted daughter. Look at the pictures she's taking. Do you think he had any kind of influence on her? Did she suffer some of this lifestyle being around Diddy? Did he pass her around too? You got to ask yourself this question, especially looking at the pose, looking at the picture of her, and nobody seems to know where she is. Where is she? Is she in this lifestyle now too? How many special delivery packages do she have? Makes you wonder, don't it, y'all? Was there a price to pay for her to be his adopted daughter? Even though he never really adopted her. word on the street. But this is what he put out in all his video posts and stuff, that was his daughter and he adopted her. Did he adopt her for something else? I'm just asking y'all. Because look how she licking her tongue out and all of that stuff, looking in the camera, taking pictures. This is sad on so many levels. But he wants people to respect his. And he'll do some stuff like this. Now, do this further tell you that the girl that was disabled, do it sound like she's lying on him and Jay-Z? Ask yourself this question. She says she was around this age too. And when the person saw her, and I want y'all to pay attention to what this girl is saying too, the one that is, coming forward right now, this Saria Gilliam girl. She just said that security helped keep them in line and keep them, the security helps. Now pay attention to that and think about what the disabled girl said. One of the people came up to her. She said she was trying to get into the party or whatever, the concert party, whatever. They said, you are just what Diddy is looking for. Because they knew that it was somebody at that party time for to be initiated. And they knew that Diddy would want somebody that they would not even want to touch. Because probably her disability. He wanted to see how far he could take this person. Because I told y'all this. I said, Diddy was the one that was in charge back then. Okay, y'all? Jay-Z was somebody coming up under him. Basically. Okay? Jay-Z had to prove himself to Diddy. That he could trust him with everything that he got. So he had to show no mercy, no feelings, no nothing. He had to prove to Diddy that he deserved that right-hand man spot. Now it makes sense to why they went after a disabled girl in the first place. So he could prove that his loyalty to Diddy. And she said the same thing, pretty much what this girl is saying. Same thing that Saria Gilliam is saying. She's saying almost similar things. They take them to a room, they give them something, get them off the, so that they can control them. Just like he controlled Cassie with street pharmacy stuff, same thing. That's how he control all the people around him with street pharmacy stuff. Same thing. This is how he keeps that control. Even when they want to fix and want to come back and ain't got no money, what you think they going to do? He going to let them come and work off some money. You just need to go to a party and put some money back in your pocket so you can get you fixed. This is how he controls. And what did the disabled girl say? He did her, Jay-Z did her, then he did her. Right? Ain't that what she said? Ain't this similar to what this other female right here is saying? At a party, people taking turns, people being given stuff against their will. They don't know. They can't consent or not because they wasted. They're not even in their right mind. Same age range. This is bad for Diddy, y'all. This is bad. And all I want to know is if the statute of limitation is never up for, this type of situation, for this type of lawsuit, does that mean the statute of limitation there's no statute of limitation for bringing forth charges for something like this? Y'all let me know in the comment section what you all think about this. This is correct. This is what I was telling you all, that this is about to be, just like Beyonce's touring. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. We on Act 2 now, y'all. And we don't know whose case is going to come up next. Are they going to separate them? Are they going to put them together? Like, we don't know how they about to do this right now. Because they had a couple of victims at this case. The last one. So are they going to have a couple victims each time? Or is Lil Rod's stuff going to be so explosive they got to put it by itself? Or is this girl right here, do anybody else is coming forward with her too? And thank God that she said when she turned 1 to the 7, she escaped from this. But she had been in this mess for 5 years of being ran through from house party to party, party to party. Celebrities at that. This is crazy. Can you imagine? You know, you going coming up missing, and then you end up at a party, just throwing a name out there with like Chris Brown or something, and then some stuff like this happened to you. Y'all, this is crazy. You looking like, wait a minute, this is celebrities. And you thinking that they're on the up and up, that they might would want to tell and get you out of this mess that you in. And they joining in on the reindeer games. And you think these people that's bringing them to the party is not getting paid? They're getting paid. They're getting paid. This is whole different charges now, y'all. This ain't like them last charges. This is a whole new ball game right now. Will Diddy be charged criminally for what he did to her when she was 1 to the 5 at this party? Will he be charged criminally for that? That's the question. And now he's already on that registered Mingle Tingle list, right? He's already on that list. So this look real bad because you're already on that list now, right? Then you got felonies now. Whereas before, he didn't have anything in his background. He had a squeaky clean background. But now he got, what, 2 felonies? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So this is going to even be worse. This is going to be worse. The charges are going to be steeper. The time is going to be longer in prison. Do they have the right to file criminal charges on P Diddy right now for what he did to her and hosting that party, bringing all of them there, him doing somebody else, him watching, most likely recording and everything else? And what he doing with all those tapes, y'all? Because I got a feeling that some of those tapes he didn't even leave in his house. Because he knew he would have been gone. This is why R. Kelly is gone right now for so long. Because of those tapes. Those tapes, y'all. Y'all remember when he was trying to get at the airport. They caught him at the airport and he had a whole bunch of mingle tingle tapes with people that wasn't of age. That was the main reason I think that R. Kelly got the most time that he got. Those tapes. I don't think he had all those tapes. I don't think he had all those tapes at his houses. I think he had those somewhere else. Because he knew he would get through under the jail if anybody ever came in there and raided the house with those tapes in there. And that ain't something you can just go flush down the toilet. Okay, y'all? Did they get any of those tapes? That's the question. Because word is they got some tapes from him. Did they get any of the... Do y'all remember back here when they were saying that they were going to contact people that were on the tapes? Is this where she came from? We don't know. We don't know. It's so many people that's coming forth. We have no idea. But we're going to find out. I do believe we are going to find out. And they better put Diddy kids up. I'm telling you. Because they going to be in some trouble. If they get in the wrong hands, they're going to be in some trouble. Just because of what he did to other people. They better be watching them closely, for real, for real. And Diddy, let the chips fall where they lay. Okay, y'all? Where they lay, wherever they lay. How you going to be so petrified of going to jail with something being done to you because you did this stuff allegedly over and over and over again? And they want us to say, oh, Diddy is innocent, y'all, until proven guilty. Okay. I said it. Y'all, stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're about to get into round 2. Diddy, we're going to be talking about Diddy for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, New Year's, all of that. Because there's going to be so many more people that's going to start coming forth. And once these, and this is my personal opinion, once a lot of the victims start seeing that he's never going to get out, I think more people are going to come forward. When they start seeing he's never getting out. When they start seeing the fact that all his money is gone, just dwindled away, and he has nothing left, a lot of people is going to start coming out, talking more and more and more as this continues. They're going to start coming out saying something. I do believe a lot of more people is going to get paid off some nice, lump sums of money, just like Cassie. That's going to bring more people out too. That's going to tell on him, because there's a lot of people that's not saying anything that was allegedly victimized by him, but they still got his partner out here, Jay-Z, roaming around the desert. Okay, y'all, they still got him roaming around the desert. So a lot of people is just being really, really quiet. But once they see, like we see over here, her folks is running out the country or trying to. Okay, y'all? Because y'all see the planes and stuff. A lot of airports is getting shut down. People ain't coming to work right now. The government shutdown going on right now. A lot of air traffic controller, whatever you call them, air controllers, people, they ain't coming to work if they ain't getting paid. So they not coming to work. So they are being forced now to shut down these airports and stuff like that. Is they going to keep Beyonce now from running? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. They trying, though. They trying really, really hard. This is so crazy, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And it's sad. It's so sad. How can you do somebody like that? It's like a lot of these celebrities was born without a conscience. Does money do this to you? I'm just saying, I know I don't do this to everybody, but the majority of people that get this money, and I say this all the time, it seems like the people that get the money is the ones that shouldn't get it, because they the worstest one to get it. Like they'll give the worstest rapper out here that's out here putting hits on people and still doing dirt to their own self in the streets, this and that. These are the ones that's getting put on. And they go into the hood and they dropping out a bunch of weapons and money to more criminals that's crazy too. And street pharmacy stuff. And they make things 20 times worse by them making it. They make the hood even worse. People scared to sit on their front porches because of all the pow. And then you realize that the people that they gave these weapons to, this came from the money of some of these celebrities. But this is what's going on right now. Look at Memphis. Look at Memphis, y'all. Look at Memphis. How bad. Oh, look. The bodies. Bodies after bodies after bodies. This is crazy work, y'all. Crazy work. And a lot of the stuff that's going on in the hood is a lot of these celebrities be behind it. A lot of them. It's crazy how this stuff is set up. And it's a never-ending cycle. Anybody got a positive message out there? They push them to the side. They don't want them out there. Oh no, you're not about to tell them something that's going to be for their own good. But the ones that's rapping the worst, the most horrible stuff, smoking on this person and that person, and these are the ones that they are listening to. And they want to be like, and they want to copy. And these people are nothing like what they're singing and singing. Look at Mr. Bad Boy right here. Mr. Bad Boy is scared out of his mind right now, y'all. Ain't no bad boy to this guy whatsoever. He's only a bad boy when he's, putting paws on a woman. That's half his height. That's the only time he's Mr. Bad Boy. He probably wouldn't even want to go up against a woman that's the same height as him. He probably would be scared. But he is Mr. Bad Boy. Scared out of his mind. Don't know what to do. He just told so many lies to try to get out of jail. So many lies. But you bad. Only bad when you have your goons. When you have your security. That's the only time you bad, though. What happens when you're by yourself? Now you scared? You done did all of this dirt allegedly. Now you scared. Okay. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the cash apps, all of that. Thank you for taking the time to watch the videos all the way through. Like all of that. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. Peace.